Wednesday and welcome to Hope Live. My name is Bright Sinkos. Very excited to be on your screen today. We truly appreciate that each and every time that we are on this platform, you also are taking part. Well, I'm very excited today because I am not all by myself. It's just been 2 weeks of being alone here. But then today, I had to plead, I had to beg Chief Mwene got to sit with me here. Yeah, he's still recovering from the hangover of being at home. But I'm very excited to see you, Mwene. Welcome to Hope Life. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. But let me be honest, I'm not very excited to be on TV today. I really wanted to let this pass. But anyway, work is work and it has to continue. So I think I'm excited now to be here and I'm glad to be back to Hope Live. I think this is what makes me me when I'm here. So it's a joy and a privilege to have time to come and discuss matters pertaining the church, the nation at large, and everything all around.
Yeah, I did host Pastor Gabriel Mulambwa, the previous episode, and he was on vacation. I didn't put my necktie correctly straight. Yeah, because you don't have one, so I have to put my.
It's very hot, and I really don't want to stress myself with a necktie or something. It's hot. Please, some of us are ready to live in these other areas around the world, but some of you don't seem to adapt, so it's okay. I understand, it's all right.
They say smartness knows no weather. Yeah, so it's to be that. And I'll tell you, where I am now, if they called me to go and preach, it's a Wednesday, they told me to go and preach during Vespers, I'm ready. You are not. I'm
equally ready to go and preach. You know what even saves me? The better part is that it's a Hope Channel branded t-shirt. It's not just any other ordinary t-shirt. It's a Hope Channel branded t-shirt. It's a brand.
It's a beautiful t-shirt, by the way.
Very beautiful. So obviously I cannot fail to go and preach in a branded Hope Channel t-shirt anyway.
Well, knowing my people,
let's not get to that. I know, and you win.
Thank you. I know. It's not me who wins. It's the people out there. Yeah. But I was saying, on Monday I hosted Pastor Gabriel Mulambwa, who, on his vacation time, he went to Zanzibar in Tanzania. Where did you go?
You know, I was following that conversation on Monday when you hosted him at home. Yeah. So I thought you were going to tell me something that I thought I missed, but I followed. So I'm surprised now you're beginning to ambush me. It's okay. The time will come.
The time will come. There's time for everything.
Yes.
Yeah, there's time for everything. Scripture also confirms about that. But there are a lot of things that actually happened, but hot on socials. First of all, from the Adventist point of view, there is the issue on a lighter note of the guard of honor mounted in honor of the Northern Zambia Union Conference President, Dr. Tommy Namiton.
Yeah, I think I did see that one.
Maybe our director can pick that one. I don't seem to even put it together, but there seemed to be excitement about these things in the absence of preparedness.
Yeah, and people are just doing it for fun, maybe I should say. And maybe in the light of social media, people know what trends now.
But would you think that was a mistake, or the gentleman was actually serious about it?
I actually, for lack of a better term, I would say maybe it's ignorance on his part. There are some of these things that people no longer really want to get to understand, so they just say things the way they think they are, not the way things actually really are. So I'm thinking that was a situation with the gentleman.
So it could be lack of preparation
obviously,
that would guide to what is taking place, so that you're aware of what is happening and then live by it.
Yeah, and I think it's also important for leaders, when you are assigning someone with such kind of a task, you make sure that they know who the person they are welcoming is, what position he holds in the church, and it saves you from embarrassment and any other things that are not so necessary. But if you are not very well informed with the person you are welcoming and the event, the best is stay out to avoid embarrassment or to avoid making something that is serious begin to look like a joke.
I think even us on TV, we have been through such situations where, for example, on Hope Live, we are supposed to discuss a certain technical issue that one of us is not familiar with.
Exactly.
We would excuse ourselves at that time because we are not sure of how to go about that, and people may have not realized, but it's a way of trying to say, this I don't understand, and what I might bring out here might just be an embarrassment to myself, and so I'm better off leaving it to the people that are familiar with this particular discussion, and it is going to help us. And this reminds me, I don't know, the time that I joined the youth movement as a pathfinder, I never understood why when there is an event coming, we have to be going every evening to church for rehearsal. I thought that was probably troubling us because I already know what I'm going to say, and so why should I go to church and rehearse over time? But that now speaks to that issue, unless that was an emergency visit that the president made, the union president made, to a point where they just had to pick anyone available who probably has done that a number of times, and then the information was not as it were, because that had to be said from memory. And if it has to be said from memory, it means somebody should have gone through their lines to ensure that they know exactly what is going to happen. So it's a very good gesture when the leader has come but also, there we have it. Maybe let's take a listen to what this really was.
Union, sir. President Thomas, President Tom Namitongo, welcome to Lukomba East and West combined district. The guard of honor is mounted by the youth of Lukomba West and Lukomba East. Permission to do the effect, sir. Permission granted. The National Zambia Conference Union, sir. President Thomas, President Tom Namitongo, welcome to Lukomba East and West combined district. The guard of honor is mounted by the youth of Lukomba West and Lukomba East. Permission to do the effect, sir. Permission granted.
That's the clip that we are referring to. Two things missed: the name of the guest, and as well as the name of the union that he represents. So it's probably speaking to the issue of preparation. You get to know what you are doing, who is visiting you, and all that. The beauty about us sitting here is that if you're not so sure about the name, you'd even ask the guest, introduce yourself. But in that instance, it was not even going to happen because, introduce yourself, sir. What's your name?
Again, that was going to be a different trend. It was going to be a different issue all around. I think there is wisdom in knowing that you don't know certain things, and it doesn't make you less wise. And like you said earlier, this is why when we have a certain discussion